All right, a very good evening to everybody who is already here. If you're excited to get started with 5 days of crazy learning, fantastic implementation, and total transformation, type excited in the chat right now. We are ready to get started with day number 1, where we'll dive deep into the universal language. Today, you will get a lot of big light bulb on moments. If you're ready for that, type excited in the chat. And we will be doing an amazing practice, a 120-second practice. Yes, something that can create instant shift in your state, instant raise in your vibration within 120 seconds. If you're excited for this, type excited in the chat. We are ready to get started right away. I'm just making the last few posts in the WhatsApp group. Yes. Yeah, don't worry. I will turn off the chat. That's okay. Yes. Yep. Somebody says no sound. Can you hear me, guys? Yes. Can you hear me? Somebody says not audible. Why? Click on join audio. Yes. Click on join audio if you cannot hear me. I'm just making a post in the chat. So those who have joined, but they haven't joined the audio, they won't be able to hear me. All right. Fantastic. Yes. We're ready to get started in the next 2 minutes as more people join in. I have a couple of questions as before we start. Everybody in the chat, how many of you have watched the complete scientific manifestation masterclass either live or you have finished watching the recording? Type done in the chat. Everybody type done in the chat if you've done that. Yes, type done in the chat. Yes, if the audio or the video is breaking, please join with a faster internet connection. If you have access to it, it might be the fault of the speed of the internet. All right, fantastic. Done, 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 done. Beautiful. All right. Yes, anybody not done it, the links are there. The link for the recording of the scientific manifestation masterclass is there in the WhatsApp group. You can check it out and you can join in and you can not join in, you can watch the recording and you can finish that, because only after that you will be able to get the full meaning of this 5-day bootcamp. If you don't understand those basics, this is going to be a little bit difficult for you to understand. All right. Fantastic. Those who have joined now, don't worry, you haven't missed anything. We're just getting started. Expecting a couple of hundred more people to join in. Fantastic. All right. Click on join audio. Click on join audio if you cannot hear me. All right. Somebody says no audio. Why is that? Why is so many people facing audio issue? I think it's perfect at my end. Are you able to connect? Yeah. All right. Yep. 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 Just click on join audio. I'm just sending the message again in the chat. If somebody requests in the chat, just tell them to click on join audio and check their audio device. Yes. And I want to get started right away. It's already 8:02. I give you the time of 8 p.m. We'll get started in the next 60 seconds as more people join in. I'm going to share my screen with you. And yep. All right. Can't hear. Click on join audio if you cannot hear me. All right. Fantastic. Click on join audio, join using Wi-Fi or mobile network. Yes. Yes. All right. Fantastic. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my screen with you guys and we'll get started right away. Perfectly audible. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the chat private as well so that there's no disturbance during this session. Yeah, fantastic. The chat is already switched off. Yes. I mean, it's private. I can still see all your messages. Now, today we're going to dive deeper into the universal language. First of all, before we start, can everybody tell me in the chat, what is the universal language? What is the universe always listening to? How many of you remember? Jump into the chat and let me know right now. Yes, yes. Let me know right now. Feelings, emotions. Yes, emotional language. Yes, yes, yes. Emotional state. That's accurate. Emotional state. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Just let me make this post in the WhatsApp group also. Click on join audio on Zoom and check your audio device. Since two or three people are still struggling with that, I'm just making one last post in the WhatsApp group so that those who cannot hear me, they can quickly jump in. Some people still joining the group. We've sent them three, four, five reminders. Yes, they're still just joining the group. All right. Apologies for the small delay. It's already 8:05. We'll get started right away. Fantastic. All right. You can hear you. Fantastic. All right. So today we're going to dive into the universal language, and we understand the universal language is your emotional state. That's what the universe is always listening to. All right, the universe is always listening to what? Your emotional state. That is the vibration, that is the frequency that we're talking about. All right, so we have already 400 people live with us here, and probably 100 more going to join in. Yes, fantastic. First, we'll do a quick recap of the basics of manifestation. I'll spend barely 60 seconds on this. Yes, just to clear this. All right. The three principles of the universal language is what we will focus on today. And then we'll dive into the abundance mindset versus the scarcity mindset. Yes. And then finally, I'll give you a 120-second tool to master your state, a hack, a strategy that can change your state even on the worst day of your life. Yes, a powerful, powerful tool. All right. Now, quickly, just I will say one sentence and you will tell me whether you understand it or not. Quick revision of the scientific manifestation masterclass. All right, everybody, ready? You just want to type yes, yes, yes in the chat if you understand everything I'm reading out. Number one, you are not in the universe, you are the universe. How many of you understand this? Type a big yes in the chat right now. The biology, physics, chemistry of this. I am the universe. Aham Brahmasmi. If you remember this, fantastic. Number two, the RAS, the reticular activating system, filters the unnecessary inputs into our brain. Yes, and it attracts what you want to see, like that new car you want to see on the road, like a workshop you want to attract. Yes or no? How many of you understand this? Type yes in the chat. Anybody who has doubt on this, go back to the scientific manifestation masterclass. The recording is there in the WhatsApp group, and you can watch that. Fantastic. All right. All right. RAS is reticular activating system. Yes. Now, the law of attraction is a law. It works whether you believe it or not, just like the law of gravity. How many of you remember this? Yes, the law of attraction is always working. Just type a big yes in the chat. Always working. You're always attracting. You are here today because you manifested this very moment. All right. Fantastic. Yes, 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 yes in the chat. Like gravity is always working. You are always attracting consciously or subconsciously. All good days and bad days in your life are created by you, are attracted, manifested by you. All right. Fantastic. Language of the universe is actually your emotional state. It is the frequency you are vibrating at. All these five things, if you got one final time, type yes in the chat. Anybody has any confusion on all of this? If you want to revise, go back to the scientific manifestation masterclass and just dive into it, make notes. Yes. So you're 100% clear on these five things. All right. Then we can take the next step. We understand what the language of the universe is. So, what is the first principle of the universal language? One rule that I actually told you in the scientific manifestation masterclass itself. What is one rule I told you about this universal language? Anybody remembers? Let me know in the chat. The universe does not understand something. Tell me in the chat. Let's see how many of you remember. What mistake you're making? Yes, the universe does not understand the negative reference. Yes, it doesn't understand what you don't want. Yes, it can only understand the positive reference and what you do want. All right. Yes. The universe and you, because you are the universe, don't understand the negative reference, no or not. But this is an oversimplified version of what I'm trying to give you. Yes. Is it okay if we dive a little deeper? Yes, type yes in the chat. Yes. Today, we're going to dive into the real meaning. It's like if you are the universe, right? If you are the universe, then if you want something, yes, and if you say it, yes, you will be, what? Automatically it becomes true, just like God coming and saying tathastu, it becomes true. Yes, you say I don't have money, I don't have money, God does what? Tathastu. You are the universe, you are declaring it already. Tathastu, it becomes true. You don't have any money, which you have also, that also goes away. Yes, how many of you understand this? Yes, that is a more simpler version of this. All right, just give me one moment here, somebody's trying to join in. This somebody's calling me. All right. So if you understand this, the next level of meaning inside of this is where focus goes, energy flows. Now, when you understand that, you know, if you are only referring to positive things and you focus on that, you attract it. And if you're only referring to negative things, all your energy goes towards that and you attract that, right? But let's dive a little deeper. In life, you cannot focus on what you don't want. Yes, sir says, shall we get recording? Yes, yes, guys. All 5 days you'll get recording. Any paid training you join with me, you will always get the recording. Only for free sessions, we don't share the recording because then people misuse it. Yes, they will start uploading it on their own channel and stuff like that. Yes. For paid trainings, we have serious people. Now, where focus goes, energy flows. What do I mean by this? I'll give you a story and you will understand exactly what I mean by this. See, there is a village in the US, right? It is in the middle of the Nevada desert, right? And in that village, a small little town, there is one single road that comes. Yes. And all sides there is desert. One single road. Yes. Nothing to see for kilometers, straight road. And that comes to the village. Now, on that road, there was an old telegraph pole, right? Old telegraphy was very old thing. It was used in the early 1900s. Yes. So that is gone. But one pole was just left behind. It was standing there. What was found was very often people driving there, and there used to be no traffic on that road, right? Very long, empty road. For some reason, many people would go and hit that pole. Imagine so much space, no traffic, nothing else to see, nothing distracting you. Still, people would hit that pole. Very common accident. And the police could not understand why this is happening. Traffic police was confused. So they consulted psychologists. Yes. And some psychologists came, they looked at it and quickly they understood what was happening. What happened is, as people are driving, they can not see anything else for kilometers. Suddenly they can see this pole. Now, the moment they see this pole, all their focus goes, I don't want to hit this pole, I should avoid this pole, I don't want to hit this pole. But they're focusing on pole, 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 and they will go and hit that pole. Yes. Because all their focus, all their energy is flowing towards that pole. They can't see anything else. Even if they don't want to hit it, they will go and hit it. Yes. Type MB in the chat if this is mind blowing. Yes. That's what happens in life. If you are focusing on something, you begin to manifest it around you, in your life, somewhere. Yes. By the way, very practically also this is true. If you go skiing, no, has anybody gone skiing on the slopes when there is snow? You can go to ski over there. The first thing any professional skier is taught, they will tell you, you know, that when you're skiing, there is very little reaction time that your brain has, right? You're coming down with a lot of speed. Yes. So they will, first thing they will tell you, don't focus on the trees. Don't focus on the rocks that you have to avoid. If you focus on the trees, if you focus on the rocks, you will go and hit the rocks. Always. Yes. So first thing they will train you to do is focus on the gap between the rocks. Focus on the gap between the trees. If you focus on the gap, intuitively, you will go into the gaps because there's very little reaction time. Yes. How many of you understand what I mean by where focus goes, energy flows? You will be drawn to it. You will move there. Whether you add no or not doesn't matter. Universe and you don't understand no or not. Yes. Type CC in the chat. This is crystal clear. Stop focusing on what you don't have. Yes, crystal clear, everybody. Stop focusing on what you don't want. I don't want to hit the pole. Yes, I don't want to, hit the rock. Yes, you will go and do that only, right? Even in life. I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail. Yes, I don't want to come last. I don't want to fail. Yes, it puts you in the mindset of a failure avoider. How many of you are in the mindset of a failure avoider? Last moment, you will just do the bare minimum that you will not fail. You're not focused on success. You're focused on not failing. You'll do the minimum so your boss will not scold you. You'll do the minimum so you will not lose your job. You'll do the minimum that you get pass marks. How many of you here? Type me in the chat. You're in the failure avoider mindset. Yes. Ramesh saying, yes, I did this. Me. Bare minimum to survive. You're in the failure avoider mindset. And very often you do actually attract failures because you focus on failures. Many times you fail to meet that. Yes or no? Yes, Manchu saying yes. The problem is, yes, often it happens. Yes, Anita, Lalita, everybody. The problem is you are not focusing on what you do want. What you do want is success. Stop trying to be a failure avoider in life. Start being a success seeker, which means how can I submit the best project from everybody else in my team? How can I do it faster than I did it last time? How can I provide more value than I provided to my previous customer? How can I go above and beyond? That's the mindset of a success seeker. If this is a light bulb one moment, type LB in the chat right now. Yes, LB in the chat right now. Because then you are seeking, you're focusing on what you want, your energy flows there, and then you manifest what you want. Yes. So, two deeper meanings of this. Number one, where focus goes, your energy flows, even if you don't want it to go there. Yes. Number two, stop being a failure avoider. If you focus on failure, very often you will meet failure. Yes. Start becoming a success seeker. It puts you, if you focus on what you don't want, it puts you in a lower emotional and vibrational states of worry, anxiety, scarcity, and manifest more scarcity, worry, lack, neglect, whatever it may be. Yes. Does that also work for the person we love? Yes, you're focusing on the fights, you're focusing on why you broke up, you're focusing on the negative things, you manifest more of that. About the person, if you focus on the positive things, what are the great things that happened, how you're going to have a great time in future, also how you had a great time in the past, you manifest those great times, those great things. Even if not with that person, you'll manifest it with some other person. Yes, whatever is in store for you. How many of you are absolutely clear on this first principle, that where your focus goes, your energy flows, and the universe does not understand the negative reference. So you can't focus on what you don't want. Yes, type a big yes in the chat. This is absolutely crystal clear. Yes, 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 yes. Fantastic. Lovely. Beautiful. Big yes. All right. Love that. Number two, this is where we dive into some new stuff, right? You and the universe do not understand the past and the future. You and the universe actually do not even understand the past and the future. You're always in the present. Can I ask you a question? Everybody who's here, let me ask you a question. How many of you used to eat something sour in childhood? Did you used to eat any imli candy or a raw mango? What you used to eat? Tell me in the chat. As a child, give me the name of what you used to eat. Some sweet, some chocolate, very sour. Yes. Khatta meetha. Yes. Yes. Mangoes. Imli. A lot of people used to eat imli. Raw mango. Tamarind. Yes. Imli. Raw mango. What else? What else? Some sweets. Some sweets used to eat. Hajmola. Yes. So sour, no? It used to make your eyes go like. Some people used to eat that center shock. Yes. Or swad chocolate. Yes. Tamarind. Star fruit. Yes. Somebody saying chatpat. Fantastic. Anardana. Yes. Give me the name of that. Yes. What you used to eat as a child, which was very sour? Lemon. Okay. Okay. Somebody saying what? Gata gut. Fantastic. I've never heard of that, but beautiful. Am pachak. Yes, I've heard of that. Satmola. Yes. Beautiful. You remember eating those things? How many of you remember that? Yes. Ambrak, sweet, toffee. Fantastic. Lemon pickle. All right. Lots of varieties of names. Everybody, focus on me right here. How many of you have saliva in your mouth right now? Type yes in the chat. It happened 20 years ago. You ate it. But right now, your body is feeling as if you're eating right now. It is actually secreting saliva to neutralize the acidity of that sour thing, because it feels like you are eating it right now. Yes or no? Your body is actually behaving as if it is happening right now. It doesn't understand. Intellectually, it happened 20 years ago, but your body is behaving as if it is happening right now. Type LB in the chat if this is a light bulb one moment. Yes. There is intuitively, emotional language wise, there is no past, no future. It's always the present. Always the present. What you feel in the present is what you will attract more of in the future present. Yes, in the future, where you will attract it in the present moment itself. Let's not make this too confusing. All I want to tell you in simple words is, when you see something today, but it disappears tomorrow, it is called fake, not real. If you go to the market, there is a shop, you buy a phone from there. Tomorrow you go back, that market is not there, that shop is not there. You'll show that is a fake shop. The phone is not working. Somebody is loving you today. Tomorrow he stops loving you. Oh, it's very fake. You loved me just for something you wanted. Yes. Yes. Whatever is there temporarily is fake. No, your past was there temporarily. It's gone. Can you find it anywhere today? You cannot, right? But you're still treating it real. 3 years ago, your brother, your sister, your mother gave you a negative comment, and you're still stewing about it. How dare he tell me that? 20 days ago, some Zomato wala, some Ola guy, somebody gave you a rude comment, some waiter in the restaurant was rude, and you're still stewing in your mind. Next time I see that fellow, no, I will show him. Yes. How many of you do that? Type yes in the chat. You're stuck in the past and you're changing your state like that in the present. Yes or no? Your body is behaving as if it is happening right now. You're manifesting what? More negativity. If you see something today and tell everyone about it, they don't find it in the present. They say it is not real. Your past is not real. Every day of your past till this moment has disappeared. It's nowhere to be found, but somehow you still cling to it, calling it real. That's a big problem which attracts negative things in your life. You do not understand the past or the future. It always feels like as if it is happening in the present, and that changes your state to something that attracts more negative incidents in your life. Yes or no? So that is why they tell you know when you write goals, write it in present tense. I have already achieved this much by as of on this date. Yes, not I will, not even future. You don't understand future also, right? You always think, act, and focus on the present because you attract on the present. Now the next question is, okay, Ankit, I understand this, but how do I shift my state if I am getting past trauma, even little trauma? Somebody was rude to me. I'm repeating it in my head instead of working. I'm repeating it in my head. That is trauma, no? I'm repeating it because I had a fight with my husband. They said this. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my brother-in-law said this. I'm going to give you today at the end of today's session a 120-second immediate hack, yes, which will radically shift your state whenever you want to. All right. So stay tuned for that. But first, you have to understand these things so you can take advantage of it most beautifully. All right. You are always going to write, visualize all your goals in present tense as if it is happening now. All right, how many of you clear on the second principle? Universe does not understand the negative reference. It doesn't understand what you don't want. Universe does not understand the past and the future also. You also don't understand the past and the future. You behave, you act as if it is happening right now. You're thinking about something that happened 3 years ago, but your blood pressure is going up right now. Yes or no? Yes. Type CC in the chat. This is crystal clear. Second principle. It's crystal clear. Yes or no? This is also, these are 2 or 3 things which are blocking your manifestations. Yes, two, you've understood. These principles you are not applying, which is why you are not able to manifest or stay in positive frequency all the time. Third principle, you and the universe. Now, this is where we get a little bit spiritual, but if you try and understand this, it will become very clear. You and the universe does not understand the difference between me and you. There is no me and you. There are only two spiritual paths, two absolute realities. Number one absolute reality is either it is just me and there is nothing and nobody else. Everything else is, a pretense, is a fake, is just generated by my mind. Every person, everything in the world. That is one spiritual path. If you follow that spiritual path, that means it's just me. I will just go to the Himalayas, I will meditate, and I will attain nirvana. That is one spiritual path. The second spiritual path is if you understand that, all right, is my voice breaking or is it clear? Is it okay? All right, give me 1 second. Let me just check this for you if there is any network issue. All right, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, just give me one moment here. I will check this quickly for you. I will connect with the fastest internet connection. My internet seems to be fine. All right. Give me one moment here. Connected with 5G. Fantastic. All right. Now, is it okay? Is this better? Can you hear me still? Is it okay? Or is there still some issue? Yes, is it okay? Okay now? I will repeat. Don't worry. I will repeat. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Fantastic. All right. Thank you so much. Now, what I'm saying is there are two spiritual paths. We're talking about the third principle. All right. I'm repeating the whole thing. Yes. Not so first principle again. If you joined late, you have to watch the recording. I won't go back and start from the beginning. All right. Don't trick me into doing that. Now, the third principle is there is no difference between me and you. All right. Me and you means there are two spiritual paths. There are two absolute realities in the universe. Number one is either it's just me. Number one spiritual path is either I am the only thing that is real, and every person I see, everything in this world and the universe is not real. It is produced by my mind. That is one way you can take a spiritual path, which means everything else is fake. It's just a production of my mind. It's only me that's absolutely real. And if you follow that spiritual path, it means it's me and nothing and nobody else. So I will go to the Himalayas, I will go somewhere alone, and I will meditate and I will attain nirvana. That is the end of my spiritual path. That's a valid spiritual path. People do that. That's one. The second spiritual path is I believe everything and everybody is me. I am the universe. Yes. And if you believe in that, it means you love everything and everybody just as much as you would love your own child and your own self. Yes. Because me and you are one and the same. And those who follow that spiritual path, you will see them also, like Sadhguru, like other people, they will then serve everybody with an open heart. Yes, they will serve everybody. They will consider everybody as themselves. Those are also spiritual gurus. They are also attaining nirvana. And those are going to the Himalayas and alone. That's the second spiritual path. Yes. And if you understand this, something new, some new information for you. But do you understand? Two spiritual paths. We are following the spiritual path of I am the universe. Yes, yes, yes. Mind blowing. All right. Type MB in the chat. This is mind blowing. So we are following the spiritual path, or following this deeper truth that I am the universe, which means everything and everybody is me. Yes. So I must have infinite love for everybody. The problem is you don't really follow this. Yes. You treat yourself as an independent, separate identity, because of which you think that, you are different from people around you. And because of that, you have emotions which are produced within you, but you feel like it should be produced in the other person. I will explain this in much easier terms. Everybody, when you hate yourself, the hate is within you. Yes or no? When you hate somebody else, where is the hate? When I say I hate myself, the hate is filled, I'm filled with hate. When I'm telling somebody I hate you, where is the hate? Where is the emotion of hate? Yes, Ragini, Puna, Manjula is still in me. Yes or no? Still the hate is in me only. I'm telling somebody else, I hate this person. Where is the hate? It is still within me. I'm having that high blood pressure. I'm having that negative emotion of hate. Yes or no? Somebody says, what goes around comes around. Doesn't even have to come around. It's here only. It hasn't gone anywhere. Yes, you produced it within yourself. Yes or no? Because you are thinking that person is different. Arey, I said you are the universe. Who are you hating? Truly, if you are the universe, who are you hating? You're hating yourself only, no? Yes. Devaline is saying light bulb in 2000. Yes. Type LB in the chat. Yes. When you hate towards someone else, you are the one who's filled with hate. And by the way, if you hate, you produce hate. If you love, where is the love? I tell somebody, I love you. Who is feeling the love? Who is feeling the love? Me. That person may or may not love me. That person may reject me. That person may feel I'm irritating. Yes, whatever. But the moment I say I love you, I have love. Love is within me. It might be reaching that person, or that person might have love for somebody else, but love is definitely within me. The same thing is true for hate or any other emotion in between. I'm giving you extreme examples: love, hate, but all the emotions in between, same result, same effect. You are the one who is producing that emotion. You are the one that is, feeling it, because there is no difference between me and you. Universe doesn't understand that. Nelson Mandela once said that storing anger and resentment against someone else is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Will that ever happen? Yes. Yes, yes, Archita, the recording will be provided. Don't worry. Yes. Will that ever happen? Never. Type wow in the chat if it is a big realization for you. I can already see 3, 4, 5 people typing wow in the chat already. Yes. You are saying, oh, this person, no, this person should break his leg. This person should never achieve success. They are such a bad person. Where is all the hate being produced? Will that anything happen to that person? No. Who will suffer? Me. My BP will go up. I will have cancer. I will have stress. I won't be able to be 100% father, 100% brother, 100% husband, 100% mother, because half my energy is focused on cursing somebody else. Yes or no? Yes. They were saying eye opening session. Yes. For every emotion, this applies. Any negative or bad feelings towards yourself or others put you in lower emotional and vibrational states. Only when you understand these three principles can you truly start embodying the principle that I am the universe. Yes or no? If you're hating somebody else, who are you hating? Your own self. You're not treating like you are the universe. You're not treating yourself like that. Are you? Stitch is saying, damn. Wow. Yes. Some deep realizations happening. Yes. Now, yeah, some people still asking for the link. All right. So I'm just giving it in the chat, those who joined in late. Yes. But they'll have to watch the recording. So, in this third principle, one more thing that you must understand if you have not understood this till date. Yes, you are the producer of emotions. Yes, and we like to blame others as if they are the trigger of that emotion. Don't you agree? You feel like I am telling that person I hate you, but they only made me say it. Yes or no? Yes. Now you are blaming somebody else for it. You're not taking responsibility for it. Are there not situations where somebody says that I hate you and you still love them? Yes or no? If you have a small baby, 4 years old, and they say, Mama, I hate you, you still treat them with a smile. Yes or no? It's not the other person that is triggering it. It is you who is listening to it. You are assigning some meanings to it, and you are producing that emotion. So, who is responsible for changing it? The person who produced it. Who produced it? Me. Yes. No, they are not stimulus. They are nothing. You can treat it more positively. Yes. You can actually bless them. Write this down. Hurt people, hurt people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hurt people, hurt people. Somebody who's already hurt, somebody who's already negative, somebody who's already got some problems in their life are the only ones who is being negative, hateful towards you. Yes or no? When are you angry or hateful towards somebody else? When you are going through a tough time, that is the time you snap at somebody, you're angry at somebody. Yes or no? Type yes in the chat. Yes or no? Absolutely, yes. Let's be very honest. When you are stressed, when you have a problem, when other people are being negative towards you, hateful towards you, treat them with love. That's what they need. Yes or no? Yes. Somebody saying, oh, we can remember this for a few hours only. First limiting belief already came out. Ankit, I will not learn this for more than few hours. Yes. You're already ready. I will forget all of this in few hours. Yes. You are the universe. Yes, I know. Meenakshi saying easier said than done. Perfect, Meenakshi. What an amazing limiting belief. Thank you so much for taking it out. Yes. You're already accepting complete defeat. Yes or no? It's very easy for you to say, Ankit, but I can't do it. Yes. You haven't even asked me for the solution. You've already raised your hands. I give up. Yes or no? Yes. Vinod is saying, I will do it. Fantastic. Don't worry, guys. Everybody who's asking how to do this, I'm going to give you an amazing tool at the end of today's session where you're going to be able to shift your vibration, your frequency that is coming. I will make you do it right now in 120 seconds. You can think of somebody who you hate and then you can shift your state within 120 seconds. Is that okay now? Can you let your limiting beliefs stay at this side for some time? Yes or no? Yes. Yes. And say, maybe I can. First step to change is acceptance. Maybe I can change. Maybe it's possible for me to do it. Just consider it. Yes or no? Yes. All right. How many of you understand this third principle? At its most basic meaning, it says that any bad negative feeling that you have towards anybody, it's applying to you only. Any love, any positive feeling you are having towards anybody, it's applying to you only. Yes or no? So you have to treat everything, everybody in the whole universe with love and kindness. There is no other option. How to do it? We'll get there. Yes. Now, the universal language. In order to manifest consciously, you must master the universal language. I have given you the three principles. You and the universe don't understand no or not. You can't talk in negative reference because where focus goes, energy flows. If you're focusing on something, even if it is failure, you will attract that failure. Number two, you don't understand the past or the future. Yes, if you're thinking about the past, if you're thinking about something that happened, it will, your body will behave, you will behave as if it is happening right now. Number three, universe does not understand me and you. If you have hatred, if you have any feeling towards somebody else, what will happen? It applies to you. You have no difference. Yes. How many of you are 100% clear on all these three? Then we can ask how to do it. Type 100 in the chat. Yes. If you're 100% clear on all these three. Yes. 100, 100, 100 in the chat. Yes. You understand the framework that you have to work around. Yes. We can look for the solutions. Yes. We can look for how to change this. Yes. 100, 100, 100. Loving the chat right now. If you're clear on these three things. Yes. Now, the first thing you have to understand is what states you want to have, what states you don't want to have. Number one thing, you want to have abundant states. Abundant states. Abundant state means what? I have enough. Now, when I say abundant, most people associate it with wealth, with money, and that's okay, right? But it's not just abundance of wealth, it is abundance of love. I have abundance of love. Yes, I have, abundance of joy in my life. I have abundance of money also. That is abundance. Yes or no? However, most people feel like, even in terms of wealth, abundance is related to how much you have, and scarcity is related to how much you don't have. Let's focus on wealth only. Let's talk about money only. Yes, although it applies to love and everything else, abundance has nothing to do with what or how much you have. All right. Abundance, people are saying, Arey, Ankit, you have crores of rupees. Obviously, you can be abundant. How will I be abundant? I don't have money. Yes. It's not related to what you have or you don't have. Abundance is a mindset. Abundance is what? It's a mindset. And I will explain exactly what that mindset is. Have you ever seen, maybe on YouTube, sometimes they do pranks, these YouTubers, and they will go and give some homeless man, they will give him some food, some big, big plate of food. And that homeless man, he will see somebody sitting beside him who is also hungry. He will share his food with that person. Yes. Whereas some of them will fill it in their bag, they will lock it, they will hang it, and they will go somewhere else. They will hide it. Who is in an abundant state? The person who is locking it for themselves and hiding it, or the person who is sharing with somebody? Both of them have nothing. They have nothing in this world. Who is in an abundant state? The first person or the second one? Type in the chat. Yes, first one. In abundant state. Because he feels like he is enough. He has enough. Yes. Yes or no? That's abundant state. But I will explain this mindset to you with another story, right? Abundance is a mindset. Scarcity is also a mindset. It means there is not enough. You take something, you store it. Oh, I might lose it. You're focusing on failure. If you're focusing on loss, and loss happens, failure happens. I don't have enough money. I have to save all the money. I can't spend. That is scarcity mindset. I don't have enough. Yes. Now, let me tell you a quick story. In a market, I used to live in Patel Nagar in Delhi for 3 4 years. And in this market, there were many fruit sellers, right? And both sides of the road, there were this one mango seller on the left, one mango seller on the right, right? Let's say one of them is called Ram and the other is called Sham, right? So Ram is also selling mangoes, Sham is also selling mangoes. Now Ram sells mangoes, but every day before he starts selling, he will pick, Ram is picking 3 or 4 of the best mangoes that he has, right? And he's putting it in his bag. He will take it home to his family. Yes. Because Ram feels that even if I can't give anything else to my family, I'm a mango seller. At least I can give them the best mangoes to eat. Yes. On the other hand, Sham on the other side of the road, he will sell the mangoes, whatever is left behind at the end, the half cut ones, broken ones, half rotten ones. He will collect those and he will take it home. He'll tell his family, I have to sell the good ones. You eat this only. You make do with this. Yes. Because there is not enough to sell. Who do you think is in abundance mindset? Who is in scarcity mindset? Both of them make the same amount of money. Yes. But who do you think is an abundance mindset? Or who do you think is a scarcity mindset? Yes. Abundance mindset is Ram, the first guy. Yes or no? Who's taking the best mangoes to his family? Because his children will learn that there is enough in the world for us. His children will grow up to become productive people because they feel like they deserve good things in life and there is enough for them. Not just good mangoes. There is good jobs for them. There's good opportunities for them, and they deserve all of that. Whereas Sham, who has a scarcity mindset, they feel like there's not enough for everybody. Whatever is left over, we get, and it will create fear, anger, all of those things. They will likely become thieves. Yes, there's a chance. I'm giving you extreme examples again, but their mindset will be there's not enough for everybody, so we have to take from others. Yes or no? How many of you having light bulb on moments, the true meaning behind abundance and scarcity? Type LB in the chat right now if you understand. It's a mindset. It's not about how much you have or how much you don't have. It's about how you think, how you live, how you behave. It's a mindset. All right, type LB in the chat. Fantastic. Big light bulb, big light bulb. Yes, Rani says light bulb into infinity. Now, again, I told you, abundance and scarcity is not just about money. Any state can attract scarcity in your life. Any state can attract abundance. Any negative state will attract scarcity. So can you give me the names of some negative states which attract lack of love, lack of money, lack of, joy in your life? Give me some names of negative states, some scarcity states in the chat. Yes, fear, anger, anxiety, sadness. Attention is not a state as per se. Attention is just focus. Greed, yes. Depression, overthinking, jealousy, definitely. Suspicion, okay. Yes, insecurity, yes. So I'm giving you some examples. Worry, fear, anxiety, sadness, depression, anger, and many, many, many more. Yes, all those are scarcity states. Yes, scarcity states mean not enough for everybody, not enough for me. All of these are called scarcity states. Why? Because all of the scarcity states come from two core feelings: not being enough and not being loved enough. Not being loved. I'm going a little deep into this because we are going to play with our emotional state today. So I'm giving you some information about it. Even if you don't understand, it is completely fine. The tools I give you, you'll be able to use. But just look at it for a moment. All the scarcity states, worry, it comes from not being enough or not being loved. I'm worried. Oh, is my child doing well? Or whatever it is. I'm really worried about not being a good enough mother, not being a good enough father. That's where it comes from. I'm anxious about something. Am I good enough to achieve this? Do I have the skills to achieve this? Yes. Sadness, not loved enough. My mother, my husband, my wife doesn't love me enough. Yes. Depression, combination of both. All the scarcity states originate from not being enough or not being loved. Have you have some idea of this? We can dive a lot into this. I could do a 5-day boot camp on just this. But do you understand why it is called scarcity states roughly? Because it all comes from lack. It comes from not having, not being. Yes, yes. And even if you don't, just understand all the negative states are scarcity states because it will attract more lack, more negativity. Yes, Abhishek is fully understand. Fantastic. Now, name some abundant state, guys. Name some, positive states. Everybody in the chat. Love, okay. Love, we understand. More happiness, bliss, joy, okay. Confidence, yes. Excitement. Somebody says profits. Profits is not a state, guys. Profits puts you in a state of joy or abundance, yes. But give me the name of the actual emotional state. Wealth is not a state. Gratitude, love, security, sharing, okay. Giving, okay. But state, happiness, yes. Faith, yes. Peace, yes. All right. Joy, love, happiness, gratitude, peace, passion is also an abundant state. Yes, bliss, contentment, satisfaction, beautiful, love that. Forgiveness, fantastic. Yes, humility, humble, yes, bliss, nice. All of these are abundant states. And by the way, all of these comes from being enough and from being loved. Yes. If you look at it, it's the exact opposite of scarcity states, right? All coming from being enough and being loved. I'm good enough. I'm a strong enough person. I'm a good enough husband. I'm a good enough father. I'm a good enough mother. Yes, it comes from that. That's why these are called abundance states and scarcity states. How many of you clear on the true meaning of abundance and scarcity? Type CC in the chat. It's a mindset, and these are the states that result from it. Yes, and it has nothing to do with how much money you have or how much, or things you have in your life. Yes, crystal clear, everybody. So you're clear on the three principles. You're clear on the difference between the abundance and scarcity. Yes. And you understand that your state of abundance or scarcity is manifesting more of that same thing at every moment. When you're in a scarcity state, you're manifesting more scarcity, which means if you're worried, it's not that you will manifest more worry, but you will manifest any other scarcity state. If you're always worried, you might manifest some anger, some depression, something else. Person who's always worried, they're very likely to get depressed. Yes. So scarcity states manifest more scarcity states, and abundant states manifest more abundant states. If you're joyful, you can manifest peace. If you're peaceful, you may be attracting love. Yes. You understand this? Abundant state attract abundant states, other abundant states, scarcity states attract any other scarcity states or that same state. The one secret that has the potential to radically shift the course of your life starting now. Let's talk about wealth a little bit. We'll dive into money manifestation tomorrow, but can I give you one switch, one on off switch today, where you can truly switch from having a scarcity mindset of wealth to an abundance mindset of wealth? How many of you want this? Type yes in the chat right now. Yes, yes. This is just for wealth, but abundance versus scarcity. Yes. One very subtle change. Yes. And if you just do this, you start a cycle of manifesting more abundance. And by the way, it manifests more love also, more joy also. And I will tell this to you right now. The single biggest difference between a rich person and a poor person is this. Listen to this very carefully. Yes. And now you tell me whether you're guilty of doing this or not. The poor person focuses on two things. Number one, what they don't have in their life. Oh, I don't have my own home. I want to buy a home. I don't have this good job. I want to get a good job. Yes, I don't have this. I need this. What they don't have and what they want. How many of you focused on these two things? Yes. But the rich person, they also must focus on what they want. Yes or no? Yes or no? But what is the change? If you make this change today, you will immediately open the doors to inflow of abundance in your life. What is that small change? The rich person focuses on what they have and what they want. Just giving a moment to digest this. They are focusing on what they already have. They are grateful for what they already have. I have such an amazing family. I have such an amazing home. Gratitude is a life hack, and the universe gives you more. They're not focusing on what they don't have, why their life is so bad and why their life is so, negative. Abhishek says huge light bulb. Yes. They're focusing on what they already have. They're grateful for what they already have. And then they're focusing on, I want to grow. I want to get more. I want to get bigger. I want to have a bigger impact. And so I want more. Yes or no? Komal is saying, wow, amazing. So the poor person is going to the universe with a mindset of scarcity. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have this. Please give me this. And the rich person is going to the universe with the mindset of gratitude. I already have this. Thank you so much for all of this that I have. Now I want this. Yes, the universe will give you that. Sai says, amazing. Yes, yes. Amruta, let's not bring negative states here. I will show you how to apply. All right. Can you just start a single gratitude habit in your life before going to bed every day? Tell yourself three things you're grateful for. By the way, this is backed by science. If you do journaling at night, if you write down three things you're grateful for today, it is scientifically proven to improve the quality of your sleep and your productivity the next day, measured by science. Yes. Can you do this? Manjula is saying, I have been doing. Yes. By the way, over the last 4 years, I have one-to-one coached over 600 people. Yes. And mostly people who I coach one-to-one, they are rich people because I will charge 6 lakhs to 10 lakhs to coach. Yes. And what I have seen is people who are really abundant, who are really successful, people who have net worths of 100 crores and more, they always have a gratitude habit. Yes, this is I will do gratitude every day. And gratitude is a life hack. I will explain why. Everybody, you tell me, you are the universe, no? Then if gratitude is important for the universe, gratitude should be important for you also. Yes, can I prove that to you right now? Everybody, let's say you have two friends. Understand why gratitude is actually a life hack. Let's say you have two friends, both of them borrowed 10,000 rupees from you, right? Yes. So Ram and Sham, both of them borrowed 10,000 rupees from you. Now, after a few weeks, after a few months, you go to Ram, yes, and you say, I need my 10,000 rupees back. Yes. And he also doesn't have money to give you. But he says that, I'm really grateful you helped me at a very tough time in my life. I'm so thankful that you did help. I will give it to you as soon as possible. It's just that at this moment I don't have it. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Yes, and he's available to you. He's replying to a message. He's connecting with you. When you go to Sham, he runs away. He's hiding from you. And if you meet him also, he gets angry with you. Are what, you gave me 10,000 only? Now you're behaving like a bank. What, you did me a great favor or what? Yes, that's how Sham is behaving. Yes. Now let's say 1 year later, both of them have not, returned your money. Yes, both of them have not returned your 10,000 rupees. But 1 year later, again, both of them come to you and you have only 10,000 rupees to give them. Who will you give? To Ram or Shyam? Everybody in the chat. You can only give to one person. Who will you give? Yes. Lalita says Ram. Yes. Everybody. The person who is grateful. That is obvious. If you can only give to one person. The same is happening with the universe. Vishali says, mind blowing. Yes or no? The universe is saying, I have given this person so much. He has 2 eyes, he has ears, hands, legs, he has food to eat, he's living in a home, and he's still ungrateful. And this person is so grateful. Yes, let me give it to this person first. Yes or no? The universe will give to that person who is grateful first. Yes or no? Because you are the universe, you are also behaving like that. Rather than type wow in the chat. Yes. Ramay says, big light bulb moment. How many of you understand gratitude is of extreme importance in life? Yes. Yes. Type BLB in the chat. Type wow. Yes. Wow, wow, wow. BLB in the chat right now. Yes. Anurag is saying hats off. Yes. Do you understand this clearly? We are talking about basic stuff here. This stuff should be taught in schools. Yes. Wow. Yes. BLB. Fantastic. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Rich get richer because of gratitude. You're focusing on what they have, which means they are already feeling rich. I am abundant. And what they will attract? More abundance. Poor person focusing, I don't have this, I don't have that, I'm scarce, I'm poor. You will attract more poverty. Yes or no? Yes or no? Make this one switch today to attract more abundance in your life, and everybody is going to start a gratitude habit, if in one way or another, every day. Yes. I mean, if you understand now exactly how to implement attracting more abundance in your life. Yes. Type LB in the chat. Or no, just type yes in the chat. Yes. You understood this. Abundance versus scarcity. Absolutely crystal clear. Yes, everybody. And why gratitude is so important, and why you have to focus on what you already have, what you're already grateful for, and then the universe will give you more. Yes or no? Big yes in the chat right now. Yes. Now, let me give you this amazing formula which can help you master your state in 120 seconds. Right? Big yes, 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 yes. Now you've understood the universal language, the three principles. You've understood that abundance and scarcity is a mindset. And you have understood the big change. It's actually a small change, but it is a big result that you will get by shifting your mindset, focusing on what you do have rather than what you don't have. Yes, and the importance of gratitude. Now, I can give you a tool today. I'm going to give you a tool today where you will shift your vibration within 120 seconds. Now, going from any scarcity states, we discussed list of scarcity states, to any abundant state can be done within 120 seconds. I'm going to give you the Tony Robbins triad. Yes. What is this triad? It's three things. Triad is a triangle. Yes. It's three things which you can shift, which are 100% within your control, to always be within your, always be in a positive state and always make that shift, because you can change those three things, and all those three things are always within your control. I told you earlier today that when you're saying somebody else is triggering some emotion, I am behaving like this. No, no, no. You are triggering the emotion. You are suffering from the emotion. You are manifesting more of that emotion, right? It is in your control, although you don't feel like it. Yes, you don't feel like it's in your control. Now I'm going to bring something which is 100% within your control to always shift into a positive state, right? Now, can I have somebody as a volunteer? I want to bring somebody live and I want to demonstrate this before I do this for you. All right. Somebody who wants to come live, somebody who can understand and speak English comfortably, somebody whose video is switched on, somebody who we can see clearly. There is an option of raise hand in Zoom. There is an option of raise hand. You can use that raise hand option to raise your hand, and I will bring you live on Zoom. Just one person for a demonstration. Let me just check randomly. I'm giving you a few seconds more if you want to use the raise hand option in the Zoom app. All right. Let me bring somebody we can see clearly. All right. Let's bring Ralina. Ralina, can you hear me? Fantastic. Wait, I'm asking you to unmute yourself. Yes. Can you unmute
Yep.
yourself?
Hello, sir. Good
Hi,
evening.
Raila. Tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Bangalore, sir.
Fantastic. What do you do?
Actually, I'm a document writer,
Okay.
so I work over here. I'm fortunate that I got a chance to speak to you.
Nice. Awesome. You
Yep.
manifested it. All right.
Yes.
So I want to ask you one question first. So, Rolina, tell me, what is one state that you find yourself in, one scarcity state, one negative state that you find yourself in, usually that you want to change? You don't want to be in that state.
Confidence.
Sorry, can you tell again?
Confidence. I sometimes feel that I lack in confidence.
Okay, so lack of confidence. Yes,
Yes.
lack of confidence. Give me an example of, let's say, the last time when you were feeling that low confidence.
When I had attended your master class,
Okay, then you felt low confidence.
uh, not regarding the class, but yes, I was unwell, so I was thinking that I should drop out from the master class, but yet I had kept you on speaker, and I tried to listen, and then I thought, no, I can do it. Ralina can do it.
Okay.
Ralina can attend the class.
Wait, you're telling me
So
when you were able to overcome it. I want you to tell me when it turned out bad actually. How it affects you negatively, having low confidence. Give me an example of that.
okay. Yeah. So last week I had one situation at my office. So
Mhm.
where I had worked like beyond my, I can say that I had worked more and more to, and I was very happy that I had done something very quickly in a very short time. But it went wrong, and somebody had taken it in a different way that I had not put in my interest
Okay.
to put those do those work, and it kind of I wanted to be in my zone, and Ralina doesn't want to work out of the her comfortable zone, so it was completely a different thing which I was
When the
in.
person said that, how did you feel?
I was like in a apology, like I said him sorry that you felt it like way. I was devastated inside that he was my super boss,
Okay.
and I manifested so many times that he should not feel in that way. He should not feel in that way, but the
Okay.
same thing happened because I manifested negative,
Okay.
that he should not feel in
But
that way that day.
describe to me that feeling when you first heard that your
Mm.
super boss said this. Describe to me that moment. What is going on inside?
Um, it's like I felt like
Was it
this is
disappointment?
very I was very disappointed, and I thought, no, karma will prove this. He
By the
will
way,
get
can
to know.
everybody else see the disappointment in her eyes right now as she was talking about? She was looking downwards. Yes, I was very disappointed. I was, yes or no? Type yes in the chat if you can see that. Sorry for using
So
you.
I felt very, very disappointed, and I couldn't sleep also for so many days. I wasted my vacation. After that, I was going for a vacation, so it was affected me very badly.
Okay, so
Yep.
because of that negative state, you couldn't enjoy your vacation. Yes, you couldn't even sleep. Yes, and even as you talk about it, you can see it here, right? It happens. You can see it on her face. Right? Now, Royalna, tell me about the most proud day that you've had in your life. One of your biggest achievements in life, where you really achieved something. Maybe you got a rank. Maybe you got something amazing that you accomplished.
I, I can tell you that because that is this situation has happened 15 days earlier, and last in Janmashtami,
Yeah.
I got a reward for doing that work. So I felt very, very proud that okay, my work has reaped the fruits.
Okay, can you tell
So
me a little bit more about that day? What happened? What did you achieve?
so for that work exactly which I did, which was not in my KRA, but I did that.
Okay.
So that was acknowledged and appreciated by my manager, by manager's manager and manager's manager. So
Mhm.
that reward has come from the top. That Alina has done a very great job, and we should reward her something. So it's a great reward I got last Friday.
Okay.
So I was very happy
Okay.
for that
Have you
moment. That
noticed
where
the first time she's laughing in this conversation? Yes. When she's focusing on what she has achieved. Yes or no? There's a big smile and she's laughing. Yes. Type yes in the chat if you notice that. Yes. Nothing is happening right now. The award came last Friday. Yes.
yeah.
She's laughing right now. Let's do one more thing right now. Can you stand up? Can you leave the phone like this and stand up? Will you still be able to hear me?
Yes, I am on my ear. earphones. Yep, I can stand.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You can stand. Fantastic. But you'll
Yeah.
have to stand straight.
Okay, straight. Okay.
Okay. Now I want you to get into a confident position, like Superwoman. Yes. Your hands on your hips.
Okay. Like this.
Yes.
I
Your hands
stand
on your
like
hips.
this always when I'm
Superwoman, Superman. Yes.
confident. Yep. Yeah.
Yes. All right. That's okay. That's
Okay. Like this. I always.
away from me.
Yep.
You can put me on a speaker if you need to. Yes.
Okay. Then.
You put me on the speaker. You put it away. Yes. Put it far away. No problem. Yes. Just follow the instructions as I give. All right, fantastic. Now, I want you to get in a confident position. Just put your hand on your hips, completely confident. Yes. And your chin up. You don't have to see me. You just need to listen to my voice. Yes. Chin up, look upwards. Yes. Now, tell me about that day, that Friday when you got that reward. Yes. Focus on that. Who gave you that news?
I just read the email.
You read the email? Fantastic. Where were you when you read the email?
Sorry?
Where were you when you read that email?
Okay, I was I was in my home. It was around 8 p.m. at night. I got the email.
Awesome. And who did you share it with first?
My husband.
Awesome. What did he say?
I didn't read through the email clearly. I just said him, what I am seeing, is it true or something? You just read it. I was nervous at the time.
Okay. Okay. And then what are the compliments you got from your husband? What did he say?
He said, you well deserved better. You should get it because you have given your 100% and you are being honest in your work. So well deserved.
Awesome. Awesome. Do you feel proud right now of doing?
Yes.
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 And
Yes.
right now, I want you to say those things out to you. Yes. Say, I deserve rewards. Say it out loud.
I deserve rewards.
Yes.
Yes.
Say, I can achieve
Yes.
whatever it is I want.
I can achieve whatever I want.
I am unstoppable. Hands on your hips still. Yes. Even if it makes
I
you
am unstoppable. I am unstoppable.
fantastic. So now, Ralina, if I tell you to do anything, any task, do you feel confident and motivated enough to go and do it right away? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely right now. Now, if I tell you that the person who said, yesterday or day before that you are not good enough, were they right or wrong? Tell me loudly.
They are right. I don't say they are wrong.
Sorry?
I can say that they are right. They are not wrong.
Why?
Because from their comments, I got to learn something and it boosted up my energy also afterwards. So
Fantastic.
because I
Whatever
should take
happened,
the constructive feedback. Feedback
beautiful.
also works a lot. Yep.
Beautiful. So now you're able to get this meaning. But on that day, if you had realized this meaning, you would have not wasted your holiday. You would have got better sleep and you would have been in
Correct.
an emotional place. Yes or no?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now you're able to handle it so coolly. Yes. Because you know powerful
Yes.
mistake. All right. Lena, sit back down and thank you so much for sharing this with us. Yes. It takes a lot of courage
Thank
to
you
do.
so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the day it had happened, the bad day, I got your I was scrolling through the Facebook and I got your message
Awesome.
that there is some class happening. So I got, oh, this is a light bulb moment for me. I
Awesome.
should go for it.
Right.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And that's why you're here today. Yes. Now, thank you so much for that. And
Thank you, sir.
what we are going to learn from this is something everybody can implement right now. Yes. Let's see how many of you learned some of these things. Yes. What did I shift for Ralina right now? Yes. What is something that I shifted? Number one, I shifted her focus. Yes or no? Everybody, I shifted her focus. When I made her focus on, what was negative in her life, what something bad that happened, immediately she turned into the negative state. When I shifted her focus to something positive, she brought a smile on her face, vibration changed. Number two thing that I changed, what did I change? Her physiology, her posture, her body language. Yes or no? Type yes in the chat if you noticed. Once she stood up in a confident position, immediately she was moving around. She was much more energetic. Yes or no? Type yes in the chat because she changed her physiology. So focus, physiology. What is the third thing I changed? Third thing I changed, her language. She was saying some negative things when she was thinking about the negative thing. Now she's saying, I am unstoppable. I can achieve whatever I want. I am proud of myself. Yes or no? And within a few seconds, I barely talked to her for 2 minutes, and she was able to get into a state where she automatically gave me the solution to that negative problem that she had in her life. Yes or no? Now she realizes that made me stronger. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger, Ankit. I'm grateful that the bad thing also happened. How amazing is that? Yes. Yes. Type LB in the chat if it's a light bulb moment for you. And I will tell you right now how to design this protocol for you. We will get into this systematically. All right. I'm going to make this a formula for you right now. Everybody. Yes. LB in the chat. This is what you're going to do. This is the triad. Everybody, open up a fresh page. Wherever you're making notes, open up a fresh page. By the way, if you're not making notes, you're wasting your time. Yes, yes. Start making notes. LB and Ragi saying yes. Open up a new page and draw a big triangle. Yes, Dharmendra says big light bulb. Fantastic. Draw a big triangle on that page. Yes, big triangle on that page. One big triangle. Yes, triangle has three sides. All right, don't confuse with rectangle. All right. Now, so do you also realize that all these three things were in 100% control of Ralina? Yes, she's in control of her focus. She's in control of her physiology. She's in control of her language. These things you can change whenever you want. Nobody else can change it for you. Yes, sir. Yes. Your state is even more important than the action you are taking. Yes, your state that you are in, your emotional state that you are in is actually much more important than the work you are doing. Can I explain this to you? Let's say your husband comes to you. All the ladies out here, you tell me this is true or not. Yes, your husband comes to you. He's not even looking at you. He's looking at the phone, and maybe you told him that you should tell me I love you frequently, and he tells you I love you without even looking at you, and he goes, will you get angry or will you be happy? Type in the chat. All the ladies out here, question specifically for you. Yes. Yes, I can see angry emojis already. Yes, angry is difficult. Yes, anger. Yes. Now, if he comes to you and he looks you in your eyes, holds you in his hands, yes, and says, I really love you. How many of you will be happier than before? Yes or no? Happy? Yes, yes. I can see the heart emojis in the chat, everybody. Yes, ecstatic, happy, fairy tale. Yes or no? So, what is different here? The action was the same. Your husband told you, I love you. Yes or no? In first case also, your husband told you, I love you. Second case also, your husband told you, I love you. But what was different? The state of that husband. He was focused on you. His physiology was focused on you. And that state made all the difference in the result. In one case, negative result. In one case, positive result. Opposite. Yes or no? Yes. Everybody, are you understanding this? That is why the state is even more important than the action you are taking. When you are working on something, if you're in the right state, you always produce better results. If you're in the negative state, you're in bad state, you produce half-hearted results. Yes or no? Type LB in the chat. It's a light bulb moment. The single most important factor to manifest your dream life is to be the master of your own state. Is to be the master of your own state. Because 99% of people, everything and everybody is influencing your state except yourself. Yes or no? You had a fight with somebody 3 days ago, and now you're thinking about it, you're in a negative state. That person is in control of your state now. Yes or no? That event is in control of your state. Yes or no? Something bad happened few months ago. You're thinking about it. Now that person, that situation is in control of your state. You are not in control of your state. Because if you were in control of your state, you would always be happy. Yes or no? Type yes in the chat. Other people, other situations, other things outside are in control of your state all the time, which means other things are determining what you manifest in your life. Yes or no? Which means other things are deciding whether you're getting abundance or scarcity. Yes or no? Yes. Are some people, not even other people affect their state. Even objects affect their state. How many of you know somebody, they will see something, why is this kept here? And they will get angry because of an object also. Yes, and how many of you know somebody like that? Even objects can change their state. Yes, or no? Type yes in the chat. Yes, somebody saying my father. Yes, my dad, my uncle, my husband, everybody. Yes. So everything, everybody else is in control of your state except you. Yes, somebody saying me too. At least one honest person we have here. Yes, sometimes me, Pramod says. Okay. The secret to mastering your own state is shifting your physiology, focus, and language in a very specific way. So everybody draw this triangle, and the first point in the triangle, in 120 seconds, you can become the master of your own state, just like Ralina did for us. Yes, 120 seconds. First thing, first point of the triangle, write down physiology. What do you write down? Physiology. First point of the triangle, physiology. Write down inside the triangle physiology. Yes. Now, what is physiology? Physiology is your body language, your posture, your breathing, and your facial expression, right? That is physiology. Now, if you change your emotional state, your body's physiology will change. Yes. Everybody, look at me right now. My eyes are looking downward, my shoulders are drooped. What do you think my emotional state is? Let me know in the chat. What do you think my emotional state is? Yes, sad, 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 depressed, low, worried. Yes, nervous, sad, 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 disappointed. Yes, because I'm disappointed, my body is behaving like this. Yes or no? By the way, look at me right now. What state am I in? Everybody in the chat. What state do you think I'm in? Looking at my physiology. Yes, joyful, happy, happy, joyful. Somebody's typing crazy in the chat. Okay, energetic, happy. Yes, crazy, fantastic, charged up, happiest. Yes, because I'm happy, my body changed my body language. But here is one secret. Can I give you an amazing secret? If you change your body language first, the reverse also happens. If you change your body language to one of happiness, you actually start feeling happy. If you change your body language to one of sadness, you actually start feeling sad. Can I show this to you right now? Everybody, do this with me right now. Put your hand on your head and put your head on the table like this. Everybody, do this with me right now. Put your palm on your head and your head down, eyes closed. Yes, breathing shallow, facial expression of worry. Everybody, few seconds. What are you feeling right now? Within a few seconds of doing this, what feeling started coming up for you? Everybody, tell me in the chat right now. Yes, Bhavna saying anxiety, already low, upset. Yes, somebody saying ayo. Yes, negative feelings, headache, low, very low, suffocating, frustrated, right? Nothing happened. You just changed your body language. Yes or no? By the way, if you want to be happy, how many of you have seen laughter clubs? Yes, you have seen laughter clubs, no? You change your state and you actually start laughing. You will see sometimes elderly people, they will sit in a park in the morning, they will raise their hands, they will look at each other, they'll start laughing. Ha 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 ha. Everybody, yes, you can do this right now. Can everybody raise your hands and bring a big smile onto your face right now and laugh with me? Ha 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 ha. Ha. This is so funny. Yes. If you just do this with me right now, how are you feeling? Tell me in the chat. 5 seconds. First, change your physiology. Yes, Bina is doing. Okay, you do. All right. They're blessing, happy, laughing. Yes, relaxed, goosebumps, charged, funny. Yes, great. Yes. The reverse is also true. If you change your physiology first, then your emotional state is also changed automatically. Yes. Renee on cloud nine. Fantastic. Yes. Now I want to give you scientifically proven positions because you may not always want to laugh. Yes, you may not always want to, let's say you want to get motivated, you want to get focused. Then if you laugh, you may lose your focus, right? Can I give you two power positions which are scientifically proven to raise your testosterone for both men and women up to 20%, your risk taking capabilities by 35%, your self confidence by up to 70% within 120 seconds, measured by science? How many of you want this? Type a big yes in the chat. Specific power positions, two positions. Yes, proven by science, tested by science in studies. Yes, these physiologies within 120 seconds will motivate you and completely shift you. Yes, number one physiology, note this down, is what Ralina did right now, what I made her do. That is called the Superman Superwoman position. You put your hands on your hips. Yes, your chest, your sternum completely out and confident for both men and women. No feeling shy here. Yes, sternum is the middle bone, 100%, not 99%. Like you are in the army, 100%. Yes, you're in the police, you're in the army, you're doing a parade. Yes, 100%, not even 99, 110. Yes, then your chin up, not low, not low. Now again, not look at the ceiling, just slightly up. Yes, this middle part, you know, this median line, it should be above that line. Yes, and your eyes looking upwards, breathing confident. Yes, if you get into this position right now, we'll get into this at the end of this session. Yes, automatically you start feeling confident. Within 120 seconds, your hormones are shifted actually inside your body, and you start feeling confident for no reason. You just stand like this. Yes, you feel powerful for no reason. This is called a power position, Superman, Superwoman position. Yes, how many of you understood this? Yes, type CC in the chat. This is crystal clear. I've given you one power position. Power position number two. Dolly saying, wow, fantastic. Yes. Power position number two, which has the same effects. Yes. Same effects. Power position number two. If you can't stand up, then you can, sitting down, you can put your hand behind your head and you can do this. Shoulders wide. Yes. Chest out, shoulders wide, hands behind your head. Yes. Chin up. Yes. Looking upwards. Yes. This is a power position. This is a physiology of motivation. Yes. You feel powerful like this. Yes. I don't have a name for this. Let's just call it the Mogambo pose. All right. Feeling powerful. Yes. Number one is the Superman, Superwoman position. Number two is this one. Lay back in your chair like this. Yes. Don't worry. We will demonstrate at the end. We are going to demonstrate three things together. Yes. Note this down. These are power positions if you want to get into motivated state. Yes. Use any posture, breathing, and expression that reflects the state that you want to be in. If you want to get into a motivated state, do that. Rajdeep is saying, yes, it is working. I did it just now. Don't worry. I'll make you do. Yes. Fantastic, Rajdeep, for doing it. You're an action taker. Love that. Physiology, you will have to shift your posture, your breathing, and your facial expression. How many of you got this? Number one shift you will make as soon as you want to shift your state, as soon as you catch yourself in a negative state, you have spent years and decades in your negative emotional home. Everybody has an emotional home. You're always worried, or you're always sad, or you're always in a certain state. To shift that emotional home, you have to catch yourself and train yourself within 120 seconds. Yes. Number one shift is physiology. Yes. And remember, you only understand the present, right? If your present physiology is powerful, you get into a powerful state. Yes, Ravina saying it's working, feeling super powerful. Yes, Vinita said, but we cannot do this in public. Yes, Superman, Superwoman, you cannot do in public, but this one you can do. Yes, even in the office, you can sit down like this. Yes, you can do. And if you can't do it in public, go to the washroom, do it for 2 minutes and come back. Yes. Will you let your dream life go just because you cannot stand up in public? What's the cost benefit analysis? Yes. Will you let your Mercedes and dream house go? Yes. That's the difference between somebody who's a go-getter and somebody who will find the excuse. You can manifest all the excuses you want. Yes or no? Number one is physiology. Number two is focus. So what did I shift for her? Focus. I asked her to tell me about the biggest achievement in her life that she's very proud of. You can use a memory from the past. And if you don't have any memory from the past, you can visualize something in the future. But the best one is a memory from the past. Everybody, tell me right now in the chat one amazing thing you have achieved in your life. Everybody, right now in the chat. It can be something like you cracked an exam, you got a good rank, you got your first job. Yes, you got an award, you won a match, you won something. Everybody gave you compliments that day. Oh my God, this. Yes, huge order. Yes, my family. What family? Give me specific event. Yes, rank holder, got an award, speech on stage, got job. Yes, best employee award. Yes, CA exam qualified. Fantastic. Bought my own house. Yes, first prize in art exam. Love that. Cracked exam lecture. Lots of messages coming. Everybody, find it right now. Right in the chat. Focus on that day. On the second part of the triangle, write down focus. And what will you use? A memory from the past. Because as soon as you focus on that, you start vibrating in the frequency of that, because your mind does not understand past and future. You feel like it is happening right now. Yes, it was so amazing. You saw in Ralina's face, it automatically brought a laugh. Yes, she was feeling it as if it was happening right now. Yes, when I sold my first painting, amazing. Remember, you don't understand the past and the future. Use any memory or visualization where you received something. Maybe some abundance also, you got some gift, some money came in and you became very happy. Yes. Everybody, on the second point in the triangle, write down focus and note down some of these memories. Yes. Done, type down in the chat. Number one was physiology. I gave you power positions. And number two is focus. Write down your personal day of big achievement in your life, which you are proud of. Yes. Dwarka is done. Madhuri is done. Who else? Yes. Done. Type down in the chat. And I'll move on to number three. How to write whatever you have achieved. Yes. When my father was proud of me. Yes, fantastic. I mean, how to write on triangle. Okay, first point was physiology. Second point was focus. So inside the triangle, write focus. Outside the triangle, describe it. Yes. Yeah, write more than one. Write as many as you want. So your physiology can be Superman position. Yes, or Mogambo pose. Just give it any name. Huh? That's not the official name. All right. Now, It can be, a physiology of joy, physiology of peace, anything like that. Yes. If you want to go into a motivated state, you want to create a physiology that empowers you. Yes. Can we write more than one memory or achievements? Absolutely, Abhishek, you can. Mitali says, please repeat. Mitali, exactly what you want me to repeat. So it says daydreaming posture, then you will go into daydreaming. Yes or no? Everybody type down in the chat if you've noted down the focus part. Yes, boss chair pose. Yes, I like that. Boss pose, you can call it. That's a better name. I gave it a very funny name. Yes, feel like boss. Done, 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 done in the chat. Mitali says, can you show the triangle? Yes, I can show you the triangle. Don't worry. Mitali, triangle for you. I got high increment. Fantastic. All right. So focus, you're done. Third one, come to the third point in the triangle. You can use any simple affirmation by saying this language out loud. You literally change your neural connections in your brain. I am powerful. I am loved. I am enough. I can achieve whatever it is I want. My father is proud of me. My mother is proud of me. Everybody in my life is proud of me. Yes. Yes. Remember, you don't understand no or not. So don't say things like, I am not a bad person or I am not a lazy person, because again, you're focusing on lazy, lazy, lazy. Yes. Focus in the positive way, which means your language should be in positive reference. I am an action taker. Don't say I'm not a procrastinator. Yes. Use any sentence of encouragement, gratitude, or admiration that you heard. So another place where you can find powerful language is whatever memory you have written down, no? That this memory happened, what compliments you got during that. So when you achieved your dream, you achieved a big result in your life, you got some compliments. Yes, your father said, I'm proud of you. Your brother said, you're really talented. Say those things. Yes, I'm 100% talented. Yes, I'm very skilled. Yes, all of those things. I'm very hardworking. All those compliments, no, you can use in the language part. Yes. Prashant says, I am enough. Fantastic. Everybody, write some of the sentences you want to use for yourself right now. Here is the triangle, right? On the language part, here are my sentences. Yes, everybody. Physiology, focus, language. Physiology, focus, language. All three things are in your control. Yes, I am self sufficient. I am strong. Empowering language right now. I am intelligent. I am unstoppable. I am blessed. I am creative. I am the best. Yes, I am the most talented person that I know of. I am the most beautiful human being that I have ever met. Yes, I am an achiever. Fantastic. Right? Everybody, create an abundance triad. Right now, what we have done is, we have created a motivation triad. Yes. So when you want to get motivated, you shift your physiology to that of motivation, your focus to that of motivation, your language to that of motivation. If you just do this for 120 seconds, you can instantly vibrate in a very powerful frequency. You can start manifesting and attracting with a lot of power. How many of you have created an abundance triad right now of motivation? This will be your motivation triad. Type done in the chat. All those are done with this. All three things: physiology, focus, language. Physiology, focus, language. And I'll give you one big secret right now. All those are done with this. You've created your motivation triad. I'll give you one big secret. Done with this, done with this, done, done, done in the chat. What about others? What about others? Why are you still struggling? Let's get this done, guys. Physiology, focus, language. Done, 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 done. Fantastic. All right. I think three or 400 people are done. That's beautiful. Almost everybody's done. All right. Fantastic. Now, can I give you one additional secret? You can actually choose any abundant state, how you wish to feel, and you can create your triad for that state. So this right now is your motivation triad. When you want to feel motivated, yes, when you want to take action, you can also build your own peace triad, right? So your peace triad, what will it look like? Let's say you want peace in your life, you want calmness, you want peace, right? So what will be a physiology where you feel peaceful? You can create a new triad for your peace. Your physiology can be this yoga posture that is peaceful. Your physiology can be folding your hands like this, that is a peaceful physiology. Yes or no? Buddha state, eyes closed. Yes. What can be your focus? You can focus on, oh, when I was in Goa, I was sitting by the beach and I was watching the sunset and the wind was blowing through my hair. It was so peaceful. You can use memories like that. Yes or no? And you can use language like, I am calm, I am at peace, I am still, I am free. Yes. And it will automatically get you in a state of peace within 120 seconds. Yes. How many of you having a big light bulb moments? You can design any triad for yourself and get into any state you want to with 120 seconds of change, shifting your physiology, focus, language. By the way, you want to get into a passionate state. Yes. Very big light bulb, Pramod says. Yes. You want to get into a passion state. There is less passion in your marriage right now. You and your husband sit down, you and your wife sit down and change your physiology, focus, and language. So, what can be your physiology? Maybe you sit down in front of each other, close to each other, and you hold hands and you look into each other's eyes. That can be your physiology of passion. What will be the focus of passion? Instead of focusing on that, I have gained 10 kgs of weight, or instead of focusing on that we had a fight yesterday, focus on when you got married. Focus on your first honeymoon. Yes, focus on how amazing that was. Talk about it. Yes, immediately it will shift your state. Use the language of I love you. I really appreciate you. Yes, you used to wear this. I used to really like that. Yes, immediately passion will come into your life. Yes. How many had a bigger light bulb moment? Type BLB in the chat. Any state you want to be in, physiology, focus, language, immediate shift within 120 seconds. Type BLB in the chat right now. Create a triad for any abundant state: joy, happiness, peace, love, passion, anything you need in your life right now. Biggest BLB in the chat right now. Yes, 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 yes. For focus, you can use whatever incident that you think puts you in this state of how you want to feel right now. So I want to feel peace. I will think about when was I peaceful. I will bring that in my focus. I want to feel passionate. When were we passionate? I'll bring that. I want to feel motivated. When was I very motivated? I was proud of myself. I will bring that. Now, everybody, I hope you've created your motivation triad at least today with me. Tomorrow, we will dive into money manifestation. So, how many of you want to manifest more money? Type yes in the chat. Yes, right now. Tomorrow, we will learn instantly implementable secrets of money manifestation and do tasks to manifest an abundance of money. Yes. But before we dive into what we do tomorrow, I want everybody to switch on your videos. All those who can see, we understand, guys. I understand that there are children at home. You have dogs and cats, and some Zomato wala will come and you have to get up. We understand. It happens in our home also. Let's not be shy. I want everybody switch on your video. I want everybody to get into your physiology of motivation. Can everybody please stand up and get into the Superman, Superwoman position right now? Right now, everybody shift your state right now and see how it feels. Anchor it in right now with me, everybody. Yes, fantastic. Yes, beautiful. Yes, shift this right now. Get into this Superman, Superwoman position. Hands on your hips, your chin straight. Yes, not down, straight. Yes, you have to be standing up, not fully upwards. You don't have to look at the ceiling. Yes, just slightly up. Yes, eyes looking upwards. Chest completely out, 100% certain. Everybody. Yes, you have to do this standing up. Now, focus on that day in your life where you achieve something amazing, something truly amazing. Yes, everybody. Yes, when you got your first job, when you're really proud of yourself, focus on that day for a few moments. Focus on that day. Bring a smile onto your face. Bring that expression of pride. Breathe with power right now. Do this with me right now. Yes. Fantastic. Now repeat with me. I am powerful. Say this out loud. It's 9:30. Let's wake up the neighbors. Yes, it's not time to sleep. Say this out loud. I am unstoppable. Fantastic. I am powerful. I can achieve whatever I want. Beautiful. How many of you in a fantastic state right now? Give me a double thumbs up in the video. If I tell you to do any task, will you be able to go and do it immediately without thinking, without questioning? Yes or no? Yes. Are you feeling powerful right now? Fantastic. Love this energy. All right. So we are going to end this session here. But before we end, I'm going to open up your WhatsApp groups. Yes. And here is what I want you to do. Today we learned about gratitude, and I have a rule in the community. Yes. Every day you learn something new, you have to give gratitude to the universe. Yes. And if you feel comfortable, you have to give gratitude to your mentors also. Now, I feel very weird asking you to give gratitude to me only, but this is one thing that is important. To every mentor that you have in your life, you should be doing it. I do it with my mentors, and every day, after every session, write a note over there. Thank you, universe. Thank you to whoever it is allowed me to be here today. Thank you to your parents. Thank you to whoever paid money for your course, whatever it is. And what is it you learned? What is it you loved about today's session the most? If you write that, your mind registers. This you learned, it will make it permanent. Yes, you only write important things in your life. So when you write it in the WhatsApp group, what will happen? Your mind will realize it is important. It will make it permanent. So everybody, I'm opening up the WhatsApp group. Go there, give thanks, and then write down what you loved most about today's session. I'm opening up the groups. We have 3 groups. Roughly, I think 150 to 200 people in each group. I'm opening up all those groups. It will take me a couple of seconds. And you can go there and write. Yes, yes. Right now, you don't have permission to write. I'm opening it up. Give me 1 second. You'll be able to see it in a few moments. And yeah, send messages. Fantastic. For one group, it is done. Beautiful. For the second group, I'm doing this. Group number 2 also. This is done. Fantastic. Let me know how much you love today's session. What is your favorite learning and who you'd like to give gratitude to. All right, group 3 also. I am opening. Give me one moment. All participants done. All right, all 3 groups are open. You should be able to type right now and share what you loved about today's session. Take a moment to give gratitude to the universe and whoever enabled you to be here today, and share what you loved most about today's session. See, when you share what you loved most about today's session, indirectly you are helping others also. I'll tell you why. Because you post in the group, oh, I love this. This was really amazing. People who did not attend the session, 10-20% of people did not attend. They will read your message. They will be like, oh no, I have to watch the recording. They will go and watch the recording because you loved it so much. And indirectly, you are helping those people learn more stuff and change their life. So take a moment, go and do this right now. And yeah, somebody says, please add me, send me a message on WhatsApp. Gauri, we've just opened up the groups. You will see a lot of messages coming in right now. So you can see it right now. Those who joined in late, those who missed any part of this session, we will be posting the recordings roughly in about 60 minutes by 10:30 because it takes some time to upload it and process it. And you can watch the recording. It will be available to you for lifetime. At the end of the 5 days, we will also, give you access to our online school. We'll give you the link, we'll give you the login, and you can go there and you will be able to access for lifetime as well. All right. Fantastic. All right. So I'm going to end this session here. Somebody is asking for the group. Pradeep, you don't have the group? All right. I'll give you the group. Don't worry. That's it from my end. Lots of gratitude from me for you guys being here today. You enable me to live my dream life. Thank you so much for being here today. I'll see you again tomorrow sharp at 8 p.m. Don't be late. All right. Take care, guys.